That's not very nice.
Yeah, I'm just doing
On a Monday?
You really want to be out here disrespecting me? You know I'm sensitive. Say sorry. Apologize. Apologize right now. That hurt my feelings. You really don't have to say sorry to me?
Are you trying to move my eye out?
Has my forehead always been this big?
Hi. Hello. Happy New Year? Is it too late to say that? It is March the 7th to be exact. Tomorrow is my birthday. Girls out here getting older, wiser, more mature. Not mad at it. I think this year I wanna maybe go out for dinner. All I can say is that when people say,
Oh, like your late teens and your early 20s, like it's gonna be the best years of your life.
no, my late teens and my early 20s were ghetto. And I'm so happy that I'm through that phase of my life, closing off that chapter because, whew, man, almost took me out. Life makes a little bit more sense now. Before, just every day felt like a struggle. New environments, new identity. Who am I? Who am I not? Who should I be? And finally, I feel like I am leveling out now. And it's great. Okay, time to make some tea. Till I'm blue in the face because I need reminders. So this is more so for me than it is for anyone else. Azabenya, Ababi Shababo. Let me do 2 scoops of that. We are spirits having a human experience. We are energy. Nothing matters. Ooh, baby. I used to believe that self-love and self-care were one and the same. And so I used to do things that required some kind of external validation. Like I'd try to, wear my hair a certain way, dress a certain way, speak a certain way, and perform and show up in the world as a certain person to garner like affection and admiration from others. And use that as a tool to like be like, okay, well, I've achieved these things and people respond to me this way, so therefore I love myself. It wasn't until like the age of 20, 25, 26, now 27, that I realized that self-love is something that takes place internally. And it really is stripping back the layers of who you think you are as a person and seeing the good, the bad, the ugly, and all of the things that make you you. Looking at it and saying that I accept this about myself and finding a way to like become one with who you are at your core. That's what self-love means to me. It is like accepting yourself internally and allowing that like relationship to blossom into something that is transformative and apparent externally. And I'm not saying that like when you look at yourself internally and like you see all your flaws, you're like, oh, that's just how I am, like that's just who I am, like no one can tell me nothing, But I mean, like really taking a hard look at yourself and being like, is this the person that I want to be? Is this a person that when I look into the mirror I say like this is someone that I admire? Like am I someone that I admire? Am I someone that I even like? And figuring out if it's no, then how can I become someone that I actually like without the need for external things?
You validate yourself. You validate yourself and you move according to what you think is best for you.
So self-love to you means
really loving and taking care of yourself.
Okay.
Put yourself. Don't put down
But
yourself.
it's not
Don't-
an external thing.
And don't limit your ability to achieve.
So your self-love ties into believing in
In
yourself.
yourself, yeah.
Okay.
Lifting your self-esteem.
Uh-huh.
And nobody's better than you.
So you're better than everyone else.
Of course. And when failure comes, you use it as a path to more growth.
To more growth. Okay. That's
Amen.
cool. Amen. And self-love to me encompasses a perspective shift, a different internal dialogue, a different belief system in yourself. And I now speak to myself as if I was talking to someone that I care about deeply, truly. I'm like, I wouldn't speak to my brother in the way that I used to speak to myself. I wouldn't speak to my mom in the way that I used to speak to myself. I wouldn't speak to my dad or even like strangers the way that I used to talk to myself. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm like, why am I treating myself so bad? Like, why? For what reason? Like, what do I gain from putting myself down every single day and like telling myself that I'm not enough or that I'm ugly or that I'm this or that I'm that? You know what I mean? Like, it does nothing for you in the long run. So I say all of these things to say, hopefully you get to the point where you can look at yourself and accept yourself for who you truly are at your core, because life gets much better. Like, no one can ever take that away from you. Like, once you find that relationship with yourself, once you find that like thing that you're connected to that really brings out the best in you, no one can take that away. Going outside. Ugh. So over Canadian snow. So over this weather. Oh my gosh, snow! Oh no. No, come again. So what birthday wishes do you want to give me? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you're actually trash. You're so trash. I'm 27.
You're 27 or you're being crafty.
Thank you. I love you too.
Aww.